Good morning, my beloved. It is Monday again, 7:30 Central Time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. I sure appreciate all of you who have gone over and subscribed to my Lee Speaks podcast. I'm just having a great time, just fellowshipping with other Christians and other people who are making a difference in our world. Did you know you help me change lives? I don't think I tell you often enough that I'm so grateful. I don't know what it would be like to be famous, but I do know people hunt me down at Walmart and tell me thank you for some of the books that I've written that they've read and it's changed their lives. Sometimes people at church and sometimes other places, people come up and go, here's for my meal you fed me this week. And they know I'm not a 501c3. They're paying for their meal like if they went to a restaurant or whatever, but they give me money or they just encourage me. I really appreciated your message. It really spoke to me. Yesterday, I got a chance to speak at our Stillwater campus, and Pastor Will and Melissa have done such a great job of raising up a great, great church. And I had such a great time, and we just saw so many people be encouraged with the Word of God, and lots of people raising their hands to just come to a better relationship with God. And it was so, so awesome. And you make those things happen. When you encourage me and it encourages me to go on, to not throw in the towel, to keep doing what I'm doing. And sometimes it's frustrating to come in on Mondays when everybody else is sleeping and it's a holiday. But I love to come in and share. I would do it even if three people watched. I think God called me to this, and I'm grateful. But you and your encouragement, your prayers for me, those of you that support me monthly, I am so, so grateful and thankful. I don't pressure people in that. I know a lot of people who have these things and they just go all out to and put pressure on you to give. And I don't want to do that. I'm not a good salesman. I don't want to sell anything. I want to give it away. But I also need money to survive, to travel. When you give, it allows me to give books to those who need it because it's been paid for by somebody else. And when someone has lost a loved one and they need a book, I'm able to give it. When someone needs an encouragement, they're in the ministry, and I can get them a Ministry's Not Easy book or one of the 8 books that I've done. It does help me make the wheel go round. And when you pray for me, I'm under attack all the time. I don't know if you can even tell right now. I got a sinus thing going on. The enemy's trying to take away my voice, but it's going to take a little more than that to stop me. But just your prayers for me, just your willingness to lift me up and believe God for strength and to overcome and to help me do this thing that God called me to do. Nobody makes it in the Christian realm on their own. Nobody. It takes us holding each other up, encouraging one another, being there for one another. So I never want to take for granted those of you that watch, those of you that share, those of you that maybe feel like you're not doing anything of significance. I never believe that ever. Now I think the enemy talks a lot of people out of seeing their significance, but I don't believe anybody is insignificant. And if you're praying for me, if you've given me $5 or $10 or $500, if you've given me money, you've encouraged me. It helps me to realize that God is with me and God is using me. If you pray for me, I realize I'm not in this battle alone. Other people are holding up my arms, like Aaron and Hur held up Moses' arms in the midst of the battle. So thank you for listening. Thank you for clicking share. Thank you for going over and becoming a part of my podcast. I would ask one more thing if you've taken that step already, that you would go ahead and start giving me your email information. I found out that podcast doesn't have a way for me to contact you. I wanted to give away some things this month, and excuse me, I wanted to do it digitally, and I found out without your email, I can't do that. So if you're on my Facebook or you're on my podcast, specifically my podcast, I really do need you to get me your email information so that I can send you some of the free things I have in store and in mind. And I don't know what the Lord's going to do with that, but you know, I want to bless you for blessing me and listening and being faithful. So we're going to come up with new ideas. I do know that I would like to start a newsletter that would have upcoming events, where I'm going to speak, what I'm going to be doing. It gives me a chance to maybe send you a book, if a book of the month or whatever. I just need for you to send me your email address. And again, thank you for those who've gone to the leespeaks.com internet, looked at my webpage, and clicked to support. I just love y'all so much. Thank you for being an encouragement to this man and his family. You guys are awesome, and I thank you for the comments you guys make, for the things that you do to root me on. Like the geese who are going to flight and they honk to let the ones up know, hey, we got you, you're doing good. They honk, and it's a proven fact that they honk and support. I thank you for being a support from behind, encouraging me to go on, encouraging me to keep praying for people, encouraging me to write new books. You guys are awesome. I love you so much. I will tell you, if you need something from me, you probably need to call the church. I just found out somebody Facebooked me about a loss of their dad, and I knew their dad and mom really well, and I just happened to see it because it's Monday and it's my Facebook. But I probably wouldn't have seen it until maybe Wednesday or Thursday if it hadn't been for this thing here. So don't try to get a hold of me unless you send your email, so that I know you're wanting me to feedback or whatever. I love y'all so much. Thank you for being who you are, and I want to be that for you. Go change your world today. Go have impact and influence. Be light in the darkness. Go and just smile. It's amazing how a smile can change the temperature of a room. And just being friendly, I watch it happen all the time. Just encouraging one person, uh, endorphins are released and they feel good when you encourage them. But the crazy thing is, people around them, when they hear you encouraging them, feel the same dopamine effect. They get encouraged that you're encouraging someone else in their vicinity. So go be an influencer. Don't worry about being on Oprah or whatever. Just go do what God called you to do. Make a difference in your world. You may be the one who leads the next Billy Graham of the decades to the Lord. Just go be a witness and know that the Lord is using you, changing lives, encouraging them. You may be the difference between someone really taking their life today because they're suicidal, and you were there just to encourage them, having no idea what their struggle was. Putting your arm around them and just saying, hey, I'm for you today, and I love you. I'm glad you're here. Glad we're working together. I'm glad we're in the kingdom together. Whatever it might be, go be an encourager. Go lift up somebody's arms. Go pray for somebody. Just let them know, I've been praying for you, and I just want you to know I'm praying for you. It will make a difference. I love you all so much. Let me say hi to a few folks while I'm leaving. Rick, love you, my brother. Jimmy, David, Jason, Mike, Jim, you guys are so awesome. Karen, and there's new ones. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. Click share. Give me your email address. Look forward to seeing you next Monday.